The Bundanoon Hotel is located in Erris Street. 2 hotels have occupied this site. In 1883, Gus Nicholas opened the original hotel as the Temperance Hotel, and in 1884 he was granted Bundanoon's first publican's licence. The name was changed to the Commercial Hotel. His wife Sarah took over the licence and ran the hotel, which boasted good accommodation for visitors at 25 shillings per week. It also hired out horses and sulkies. The original hotel was built on the site that is now the junction of Ellesmore Road and Erris Street. At this time, the railway crossing was situated closer to where the old goods shed is today. It was later moved to the current position. By 1892, the tourist trade had increased and a larger building was required. A single-storey weatherboard hotel was built in front of the old Commercial Hotel, which was later demolished. The new hotel was called the Tourist Hotel. There was a sale notice for the Tourist Hotel in the Sydney Morning Herald on the 17th of February 1894. Albert Tyler acquired the hotel in 1902, and it was renamed as the Royal Hotel following the coronation of Edward VII. Albert died in 1904, and then his wife Matilda and daughter Ella ran the hotel. Ella Tyler inherited the hotel in 1913 after her mother died, and she dominated the management. Drunkenness was unknown, and there was no noise from the hotel after dark. In 1908, Roger Terry became the licensee of the hotel, while the Tyler family were overseas. He ran the business with Ella Tyler until he died in 1939, aged 66. He left substantial assets, including land he had recently bought adjacent to the Royal Park golf links. He had intended to use this land as an airfield. It is unclear whether he had a relationship with Ella, but Roger is buried in the same plot as Ella and her family in Bundanoon Uniting Cemetery. A plaque with his name reads, "Beloved lifelong friend of above," which is Ella. The present hotel was built in 1922 and designed by Peddle and Thorpe of 3 Spring Street, Sydney. The style is Tudor Revival or Mock Tudor style. It is said that the style of a building in Lenham, England, was Roger Terry's inspiration for the new hotel. The bricks came from Beryl Brickworks, originally Baker's Bricks, and marked BB. The hotel contract put the brickworks on the map. The licence was transferred from the old site to the new hotel on November 17, 1922, and the old building was eventually demolished. 3 years later, in 1925, new wings were added to the new hotel. Peddle, Thorpe and Walker, now at 226A George Street, Sydney, were again the architects, and Benbow and Sons were the builders. One local newspaper declared in July 1925, "Next to the Robertson Hotel, the Bundanoon building will be the finest on the Southern Line, and the appointments more comfortable and up-to-date than many of the Sydney hotels." The hotel was progressively extended and wings added. By 1927, the bars, the carvery and 13 bedrooms had been added. In 1929, there were 30 new rooms built. The builder this time was George E. Rush of Randwick. By 1939, the main dining room, kitchen and another 10 bedrooms were added. There were severe droughts in the 1940s. Ella Tyler found it necessary to seek her own supply of water for the hotel. Sometime around 1940, she purchased 597 acres of land 3 miles down Penrose Road opposite Shangri-La Road intersection. The land had a permanent water supply provided by a spring-fed creek. Miss Tyler had a dam constructed on the creek and a shed built to house pumping equipment and piping that went all the way to Bundanoon. She pumped her own water to the hotel, and 66,000 litres of water was stored in tanks in the roof cavity of the hotel. This was reticulated to about 60 other properties in Bundanoon. Town water was connected in 1948. The remains of the pumping equipment are still in the corrugated iron shed, and remnants of the fibro pipes can be found in the bush. The pump was made by Miller and Company Machinery Proprietary Limited of South Melbourne and Bendigo, and bears the brand Welch Perring Melbourne. Ella died in 1941 at Beryl District Hospital, Beryl. Her estate was in the hands of the Perpetual Trustee Company, who intended to auction the hotel. Even though Ella was a staunch Anglican, she surprised everyone by giving the bulk of her estate to the Salvation Army and another substantial part of it to the Beryl District Hospital in Beryl. In July 1950, the hotel was finally sold back into the hotel industry and returned to its original status as a grand old country hotel with lots of style and tradition. On September the 13th, 1950, the name was changed from the Royal to the Bundanoon Hotel. The hotel boasted accommodation for 26 cars, including 11 garages, and was upgraded in 1952 with more additions. These included a new sandstone entrance, new saloon and public bars, a high-pressure cooling system from the cellar to beer outlets, an increase in the number of bedrooms, 12 with shower recess, and accommodation for a number of cars in garages. By 2002, after 80 years of history, restorations had been carried out to the hotel. The kitchen had been completely modernised, but still retained the 10-foot Argus stove. The gardens had been landscaped, and the tennis court and swimming pool had been upgraded.